teal swatch, which has a waiter with an orange background. I don't know what teal has to do with that poster, but whatever. They will glow at night and be so pretty. Oh yeah, Mortimer is gonna sit there and stare at me awkwardly. I'm back with my Newcrest Build-out, working on the Ridgeline Drive neighborhood that already has myself, Sim, Lauren, and Shanna living in these little starter cottages. All three of these Sims have computer careers, so I just thought it would be cool to have a little coffee shop in their neighborhood that they could go to with a laptop and get some work done. We're going to use this picture as inspiration and turn it into this. Click on the lot and say build. Let's go top down. Build walls and empty rooms. Room tool. Build a little building that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forward. I'm laughing because why is it so hard to count and drag that thing? Before I do anything else, I want to make sure that I have enough room in the front for the patio that I want to do. So let's go floor and ceiling patterns. Stone, sidewalk slabs. We're going to draw a little sidewalk across there. Get the fine geometry pavers, fill in the front of the coffee shop to that sidewalk. I'm gonna go top down and just see. So that looks about right to me. So that's a 5-tile patio in front of the coffee shop. Let's also click on it and choose medium wall if you don't already have that. Bring down the walls. Let's get in here, put in some light fixtures so we can see what we're doing. Objects by room, dining room, click on the lights, the chandelier there. Growing Together came with this cheese wheel suspended. Put 1, 2 across the back right there, and another one kind of in that corner, and then another one in the middle-ish. Get this festive ceiling light that came with the holiday pack, and we're gonna put it about right there. Build floor and ceiling patterns, wood, limber traditional, and this light tan. I swear I use that color and that wood in every build, but I love that one. Okay, wall patterns, paneling. Eco Lifestyles came with this upcycled. I'm going to choose it in this tan swatch that's one down from the top one on the left. Hold down shift and put it in the entire room. Windows, get the mega window grand in this light tan. It's going to start a half tile in to this room. We're going to put 6 across right here. There's also going to be one there and one there on that wall. On the front, 2, 3, 4. We'll adjust those here in a minute if we need to. Let's go top down. Walls and empty rooms, the wall tool. Over here in this corner, we're going to put a powder room. So draw the wall 1, 2 that way, and then 1, 2 to the front of the coffee shop. Let's go top down. This shows me where I want my windows to be. I'm going to move that one over to the side 1. If you didn't already, press F5 so you get the half tile position in between. Let's look at the front, and we just want to make sure the windows are kind of evenly spaced. Now the door for this one, if you click on doors, is going to be this one that came with Cozy Bistro, and I want it in this dark gray swatch right here, and let's put it in the middle of the building. Wall patterns again, masonry, brickery with corner accent in this gray. Hold down shift and put that all over the outside of the building. Eyedropper, the upcycled, hold down shift to put it on the outside of the powder room, and then hold down shift inside of the powder room so it goes inside and outside of that room. Top down, I'm going to move this light fixture into the powder room. Center it up on those 4 tiles like that. Okay, let's go top down. And to bring down the walls and look at this end of the coffee shop, which is where the bar is going to be. For the moment, I'm going to move this out of the way because it blocks everything as you're trying to do this. Let's click on kitchen counters, Simley Park shaker counters. The swatch looks like this. It's kind of tan on top and gray on the bottom. So it has tan cabinets with a gray countertop. We're going to put 4 across this back wall like that. Turn this one around and set it on the corner of the powder room like that. Put 1 more like that. There. So from the top down, they look like this. Click on the top cabinets. We're going to get this one. If you have Dream Home Decorator, this one in this tan, click on that tan swatch right there, that solid tan, and get the double tile one. Place it up high on the wall. We're going to go 4 across with these 2. Dining room, bars and bar backs. The Vault Pro Level bar, click on that. The swatch looks brown like this. It's under that bright tan one. So it looks brown, but when you put it in here, out of all the ones I tried, matches these cabinets the best. So that's just going to finish off the little bar area like that. Click on kitchen. Sinks, raw industrial sink, that first swatch will be on that tile right there, second from the left cabinet. Under lights, the sconce, this angling for light candle sconce. My goal with this coffee shop was to have a lot of really glowy light in it because as you can see from the inspiration picture, it's very glowy. Lots of candles. You have a metal fireplace over here or wood burning stove. You have your countertop over here with all the goodies sitting out on it. You have an espresso machine in the back, and then you have these tall cabinets. So that's what I'm trying to recreate in this build. And here we have this light fixture with the plants. So that holiday one, I think, is the closest thing we have to that. And then outside, you have all this beautiful pink floral, just gorgeousness. So we'll try to replicate that in the backyard as well, just as a side note. All that is to say that's why I'm getting this sconce. I'm going to try the black swatch, actually, because I think when it's in here, it looks a little bit more brown. So I just placed one on each side of the sink there. Then click on the microwave, the kitchen appliances. And if you have Cozy Bistro, you're going to have this drip coffee maker. If you don't have that, you can put any coffee maker you want there. Let's also grab this Tea Magic personal brewer and put it on that countertop, and then click on miscellaneous decorations, and we're going to get that it's a snack box. This one, Fiery Moon gift centerpiece. I'm going to put it catty corner right there on that countertop. Click on this indoor plant while you're in the kitchen. If you have blooming rooms, you have this Twee tea planters by Symergy Tea Sensations. Any of those swatches will probably look good in here, and I'm just going to put it on the wall about right there. If you have everyday clutter, go to Objects by Function, Decorations, and click on the clutter. You have the mug trio, and you can get them in plain white to sit here. There's also the one that has some drips on it, by the way, if you want more, and if you want some of them to look dirty. Over here, the mug solo. You can also put a couple of those by the espresso machine, like that. For these two countertops, I think the quickest way to find what I want is in Objects by Room and then Miscellaneous Decorations, that fruit bowl. Scroll down till you see this holiday fruit cake. If you get it in the orange, it'll really pop in this build. So I'm going to turn it catty corner, kind of like that. I have BB Move Objects on, by the way. So if you don't know how to turn that on, let's do it real quick. Control-Shift-C, and then type bb.moveobjects space on, hit enter, and then escape. So I should have said that already, but if your stuff isn't going where I'm putting my stuff, turn that on and it should work. I'm going to grab the bowl of fruit to go here beside the cake. I'm going to eyedropper one of these mugs and set it right there. In base game, there's also this cake with style. You can get any colors you like, but I'm going to put one there and then a black one beside it like that, to make it look like, you know, they're selling different types of pastries and stuff. And then we can eyedropper the mugs and put another couple of mugs here if we want something like that. Okay, then back up, get your light fixture. Let's go top down and center it over the bar like that. Cozy Bistro came with this awesome art. I'm going to grab one to put there, one under it, and then also put one in the bathroom, anywhere on the wall. I'm going to use the one with the orange dress, but you can do any you like for that top one. I'm going to recolor this one. It's sort of a rosy red swatch down here in the corner. So it has two flappers, a red head, and then one with the white hat and platinum blonde hair. I'm going to recolor this one to this one, the woman with the slanted to the front square bob and a wine glass there. But like I said, any art you want, it doesn't have to be these. While we're in this decoration, let's click on indoor plants, grab this growing together set, and that first swatch is fine. I'm going to set it in front of those posters like that. Okay, let's come over here to the powder room and finish it. Click on Build, Floor and Ceiling Patterns, Tile, Tessellations tile in these earth tones. I think will look really pretty with this build, and you can hold down Shift and put it in there. Click on Objects by Room, Bathroom, Sinks, Raw pedestal sink just in the first swatch, or any swatch you like. Most of them would look good in there. The toilet, I think this old-fashioned raw toilet, I'm taking it just in that first swatch for right there. Get the art piece, let's center it up over the toilet, pull it down closer to the toilet, and then go ahead and get a mirror to put over the sink. Yeah, that was the garlic scented mirror, and just any brown frame, any frame you like actually, that looks good to you. Click on the kitchen, window coverings. It's called a Garbo hanging. I'm getting it in this tan and brown, so the swatch is mostly tan, to place over that window right there for the powder room. Click on Build Doors, the featureless fiberglass door in this brown, not the reddish brown, but the other brown. I'm turning the doorknob so that the little logo faces toward the front. So the doorknob is on the left, and you can do that by right-clicking it while you're holding onto the door. For this back wall, we're going to find some tables and chairs and a couple of candles. I'm not going to put stuff all over every table because I want people to be able to sit at those tables and work on laptops, at least maybe one of the tables. We're not going to do all the stuff that's on these, but we're still gonna try to make it look as close as we can to this right here. Let's click on objects by room, dining tables. I'm gonna go back to this bistro table. If you don't have that one, the undersea one would look good. Even this perfect curve might look good. But I'm going to take this one. It's a white tablecloth with brown legs. Put one there and one about here. We'll work on the placement of those here in a second. Dining chairs. I'm going to use the tiny living. I tried several different chairs. There's a lot of options here that will look good, but this one to me gives the closest vibe to what I see in that picture. This swatch right here that has a white seat with a tan light wood legs and arms and stuff. So I'm going to put 2 at that table and 2 at that table, like that. Now from the top down, this table is going to be placed there. So there's 2 tiles before you get to this table. Move my light fixture to be directly over it. This table, I want it to be centered on that middle space between the second and third window from the left. Get this light fixture and center it over that table. This blooming lights candle, if you have City Living, is gorgeous on this table right here, like that. Look at that, so pretty. I love it. Let's swing around here and work on this side of the room under build wall patterns, ornate brick. In the first swatch that pops up, I'm gonna put 1, 2 pieces of it right there. Click on objects by room, living room. If you have eco lifestyles, get this modern industrial fireplace. It will be closest to the picture. I'm gonna take it in this bottom swatch that looks kind of black and brown. Just attach it to the wall right there. If you don't have that, this dogs and cats one would also be really pretty. I mean, any fireplace you have, even the base game ones are fine. Click on rugs. If you have dogs and cats, get this woven web round rug and kind of put it over there to the side of the fireplace like that. If you don't have that one of these on the spot ones would also suffice, or anything you have that you like. For that corner, click on indoor plants. Eco Lifestyles came with this adopt a plant. We could grab one of those and set it in the corner, just in the first swatch that popped up. Then I'm going to add to it the terracotta potted plant, just in the orange is fine, and also a mega fern in orange. So make a little triangle of those back there. Click on living chairs. If you have eco lifestyles, I love this armchair for this build. I'm going to alt place it in the corner there facing that rug, and the other one turn it and alt place it pretty close to the rug. And then let's go top down and just see. I feel like it's a little bit too close to that table, so I'm going to rearrange my stuff just a little bit, something like that. Let's go top down. Accent tables. If you have Dream Home Decorator, the Cuthbert B table, I like it in this swatch right here. It's tan on the bottom and kind of a gray top. And you can go ahead and get 3 of them because there's also going to be one here and another one in that region, like that. Eyedropper, the Cozy Bistro Art. I'm going to put one here and one there. I'm going to recolor this one to the tan swatch that has the orange wine glass. This one to this teal swatch, which has a waiter with an orange background. I don't know what teal has to do with that poster, but whatever. Okay, then scroll down. If you have City Living, Inky Mountains looks really pretty here. And then this Mystery Poser base game art, I'm gonna get this swatch right here. It's the woman with the flowers in her hair wearing a kimono, but the one with the dark frame. And I'm gonna put that right there for that wall. Let's click on objects by room, living room, sofas and love seats. If you have Dream Home Decorator, we're going to do the tuff and tufted sectional sofa. If you don't have that, just get 2 love seats in a dark gray. But this one in this dark gray swatch with the tan legs, 1, 2 right there, 1, 2 there. And then while you have it still pulled up, click on the swatches, go over here to the wedge and put the wedge in there. Yeah. And then fix your seats if yours are in the wrong place like mine were. Let's squeeze that coffee table in a little bit more and center up this light fixture on top of it. Let's go top down. Okay, so that side is going to look like that. And like I said, you can just put 2 love seats, one here and one here if you don't have Dream Home Decorator. Swinging over here to the bar, click on dining room. Bar stools, get the spin industrial bar stool with a tan seat. I'm going to put 2 there and 1 more here facing those. The reason why there's 3 is because you need 3 bar stools for the venue to be a nightclub. So I chose not to do a full-size bar there because I wanted to put these food items in this position and I couldn't get them in that position any other way. So like if you use kitchen islands right here, these won't place where I have them, but your bar stool will pull up to, you know, an actual countertop if you were to put a kitchen island here. You can also just do a bigger bar, but this is how I did it. I just wanted to have all these little clutter items in this position. Back on living room, let's get a rug. The Super Sizel Eco Rug in the square version in the brown and brown swatch to go right in the middle of the room, about right here. I'm just gonna do a couple tweaks over here to not have these two rugs touching. So I'm just gonna kind of move my stuff around a little bit, something like that. Let's go top down. So yeah, just like that. You can put this one more or less in the middle. Go back to sofas and love seats. The tough and tufted sectional sofa. Back in that gray and tan swatch, click on it. Take some of these flat sections. I'm gonna put one there and one there. Go top down and make sure they're kind of centered up there, wherever you think they look good on that rug. Study, click on the lights, the lamp over there. These 4 festive candles that came with the holiday pack in white for that little coffee table. And then I'm going to eyedropper some of these mugs to go on these other 2 coffee tables. What you can also do if you want is make some of these dirty. So like there's a dirty swatch. It looks like people have been drinking coffee. And I'm going to eyedropper that dirty one and put one over here. Let's click on objects by room, kitchen, and get a fire alarm to go on this wall over that fireplace, just in case. I'm not sure if community venues can catch on fire, but I just don't want to take any chances. Let's also get the fire prevention panel home to bring up the walls and put it there. Trash cans. I have this one that I got with one of those events they were doing this fall, and I like it in the orange. If you don't have that trash can, the Guerdon Goods Nano Can 2.0, you can also get this one, the generic one in orange, or any other trash can you like to go right there. There's one more touch we need in here for this to be a nightclub venue, and that is a wall speaker or a stereo of some kind. I'm going to do a wall speaker. Living room audio. The one that came with Spa Day is really pretty for this build, and I'm just going to put it over the doors right there. Just kind of blends in with the wall too, so I like that. So that's the interior done. Let's do the outside. Let's go page up, put a roof on it, build roofs, hip to roof. I'm going to set it in this corner, pull it across, pull it to the back, click on it again, pull it down a notch or 2 so it's not so tall. Roof patterns, my own corrugated castle, just in that first swatch, and apply it. And then let's do a roof trim. I'm going to go for this square roof trim, just a neutral gray like this one, the first one down on the left, the second swatch on the left, and apply that. Objects by room, outdoors, lights, the Gastown outdoor wall light in this darkest color. I'm going to put one right there between those 2 windows and another one here between these 2 windows, like that. And while you're in this menu, click on wall decorations. Scroll down until you see this Cozy Bistro sign, if you have Cozy Bistro. I'm going to place it right there in the middle. Let's get rid of grid so we can really see it. Color it to this bottom black swatch right there. It's sort of an off black, but it looks like that right there. And that's what the lettering looks like. I like that one for this coffee shop. I think that looks really good. Click on dining room, dining tables, a la carte table. I'm going for this bottom swatch. It's like charcoal gray and then black on the bottom. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3 of those. Click on the dining chairs. If you have City Living, this strappy metal chair, in the first swatch that pops up, it's a brown and white. I'm going to do just random designs around each of those tables. This table, I think I'm going to turn like that. This one, let's go diagonally like this. So you want them to kind of look random to some extent. Click on the indoor plants. If you have dogs and cats, this juice barrel plants, I'm just going to check some other colors. I think I'm going to go with this second swatch. It's black on the top and brown on the bottom. And the flowers inside are purple, light yellow, and white, if you have that. If you don't have that, there are some base game things that would also probably look really cute there. The one with the hot tub icon, I think it's called Perfect Patio. But anyway, there's a bob tree. I want it in the planter that's kind of off-white, and I'm going to set it in that corner of the patio like that. Go back to outdoors and click on outdoor lights. If you have dogs and cats, then you will have this rod iron lamp. I'm going to get it in the dark brown swatch up there at the top. I'm going to put one there and one there. Build terrain tools, stone and pavement, cobbled together, and then get the square brush. You can size it up with the right bracket key, and we're going to go along this side and along this side. And then let's come around here and go ahead and drag this back as straight as you can to the back of the building and also on that side. While you're on this side, let's go and click on objects by room, outdoors, trash cans and mailboxes, and get the can dent. I'm just going to get that first swatch, which is kind of a green color. It can set there by that fire panel like that. Living room rug. I'm going to go for this cats and dogs mat, the same one that I used at my Cozy Wine Bistro for the front door. If you don't have that, the Super Sizel Eco rug would have something pretty similar like that. You know, any little rectangular welcome mat, shoe mat there would look fine. Click on the indoor plants. Get this neighborly window box in this bright pink swatch right under the top one, the yellow. Put one of these on each of these windows. Let's actually move this tree a little bit forward. Build outdoor plants, trees. If you have dogs and cats, get the white birch tree for this side and a regular birch tree to go in front of it. And on the other side, let's do a quaking aspen, an American beech tree, like that. Move the aspen closer to the building, something like that. Shrubs, get some green ferns, 2 or so for each side. Low-lying palms, do 2, 1 on each side. Lovely lavender bush, several of these around, at least 2 on each side. Blue hydrangea flowers, but I'm going to get it in the bright pink. Put 3 or 4 of these around on each side. Got an extra one, I'm just going to stick it back there in the back. Click on flowers, oopsie daisies. In the bright pink, put some of these on each side. Assorted wildflowers on a pink swatch. Insert some of these here and there. Also stick some here in the backyard as well. And also some on this side. I'm just going to kind of zoom in and look for holes. Let's put some purple perennial flowers in some of the holes. Terrain tools, dirt and sand, smarter starter soil. Click on the round brush size. Size it down with the left bracket key. I'm just painting flower beds under this group. Same thing over here under the trees and all the flowers on this side. In the backyard, click on stone and pavement, cobbled together. Let's size that brush way up. Paint a big area of cobblestones in the middle here. Size it down a little bit. Just do kind of a winding path to the back of the lot. Move these flowers around, kind of arrange them a little bit better. Outdoor plants, shrubs, some knotgrass grass here and there. Low-lying palm plant, put a couple of these around here and there. Fern, same thing. Just kind of join the fern up to some of your groupings here and there. More of these hydrangeas in pink, just adding them to the groupings I have already going on. Flowers, oopsie daisies, also in that bright pink. Add them to some of the groupings you have there. Back under shrubs, we can get some more of these lovely lavender bushes. You can intersperse them here and there, kind of like that. Terrain tools, dirt and sand, paint under these flower beds that I just made. Just kind of shading that in. Outdoor plants again, whatever trees you like. I want to fill in the lot with lots of good trees because since it's a long, skinny lot, I feel like the neighborhood will look really pretty if there's some big trees on this lot. Be a big oak tree for that section right there, and a Japanese beech tree for that corner. Terrain tools, dirt and sand. I'm just gonna shade under the trees, coloring under all of those. Click on outdoor water decor, pond effects, and get some of these fireflies. So it's a little square and you can put it in the middle of some of the places where you have like some blank dirt. They will glow at night and be so pretty. Objects by room, outdoors, the outdoor furniture. I'm going to get a couple of these Love is in the Air seats. One of these Avarice glass topped patio tables I think goes nice with it. Click on outdoor lights, the mega garden lamp, and put several of these kind of around in the flower beds. Make it just like a really romantic little spot to hang out. Under kitchen, indoor plants. If you have laundry day, you get this wicker whims potpourri. I love this little set of plants. I just think it's so cute. You can set it right there just to highlight your little bench seating area. Okay, I think that's it. Let's get a sim, test this out, and see if it works. Okay, I have my self sim here, Valerie, and she is ready to go in here and see if the coffee shop works. Okay, I'm having a hard time going in the cafe, and I think it's because I forgot something. Build mode, click on the venue info, and we want to change it from residential to nightclub because all I'm getting is no one lives here, so she can't go in. So anyway, change it to nightclub. Then let's go in live mode and hit play. Here goes the bartender. See, I had it on residential, so there's a mailbox sitting there. So let's go build mode again. Get the mailbox out and sell it because you don't need that. Okay, live. Okay, let's introduce ourselves. Friendly introduction. Oh, look, it's Leon Dobson. This guy we met when I was first playing Shanna. And Mortimer Goth. All right. Oh, lots of people coming in. Okay, cool. Very cool. Let's see if anyone sits on this bar stool. Oh yeah, Mortimer is going to sit there and stare at me awkwardly. Hey, how's it going? This is what I'm kind of wondering. Can I just make coffee, brew coffee for 8 simoleons? Let's try it. Oh, there's lots of people in here. This is cool. I like it. Okay, I'm just gonna go behind here and make some coffee, if you don't mind. So, how's it going, Aisha? I love how your sim always grumbles when they're making coffee. Okay, I think it's almost ready. Let's get some. Gosh, there's a lot of people in here. Let's grab a drink. Pouring myself a coffee. Let's go sit by the fire. Let's actually light the fire and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Can you sit in this chair? Yeah, those chairs work. So it seems like it works just fine. Coffee shop is totally full. Very popular little hangout in the neighborhood. So let's end it here and I will see you guys in the next one.